Hello everyone, this is Rahal at High Institute. Today I am going to talk about the simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to talk about things that happened at a definite time in the past. So if we have an action that started in the past and finished at a specific time, we use the simple past tense. For example, we played football yesterday. If you look at the verb in this sentence, played, it is a regular verb and it is in the past, so it takes ed. All the regular verbs take ed in the past. And we have the word yesterday. It is a time reference that refers to the past. It means the action started and finished in the past. Another example, he went to the zoo last week. We have the verb went. It is in the past. It is the past of the verb go. It is an irregular verb. And we have the time reference last week. The second use of the simple past tense is that we use it for habitual or repeated actions in the past. So the simple past tense is used to express a habit or a repeated action that happened in the past. For example, I always went to bed early when I was a student. This is a habit of me, that I went to bed early when I was a student. So it means I used to go to bed early. The third use of the simple past tense is that we use it for completed actions that happened one after the other in the past. So if we have actions that started and finished in the past, one after another, we use the simple past tense. For example, yesterday I got up at 8 o'clock, had a breakfast, and watched TV. So we have three verbs in this sentence: got up, had, and watched. These actions happened in the past, one after another, so we use the simple past tense of all the verbs in the sentence. How do we make questions in the past? If we have an ordinary verb like play, eat, drink, read, study, etc., we use the helping verb did at the beginning of the question. For example, we say, did he play football last week? As you can see, we have did at the beginning of the sentence plus the subject plus the main verb play, which is in the base form. So did he play football last week? So play is in the base form. We should be very careful about this. The answers are yes, he did, or no, he didn't. Another example, did they eat dinner yesterday? We have did plus the subject plus the base form of the verb. Did they eat dinner yesterday? The answer is yes, they did. No, they didn't. How do we make negative sentences in the simple past tense? To make a negative sentence, we use the helping verb didn't before the main verb in the sentence. For example, he didn't play tennis last week. So after the helping verb didn't, we use the base form of the verb play. He didn't play tennis last week. The second example, they didn't eat dinner yesterday. So as you can see, we have the subject plus the helping verb in the negative plus the base form of the main verb. They didn't eat dinner yesterday. Didn't equals did not. So didn't is a contracted form of did not. So if we have verb to be in the past, as you can see here, we have the subjective pronouns I, he, she, it. All these pronouns take was in the past. and we have you, we, they, and the plural nouns, they take were in the past. For example, we say, he was in the hospital last month. So he takes was. He was in the hospital last month. As you can see, we have the time reference last month. The second example, they were happy at the party yesterday. We were happy. We were happy at the party yesterday. So we take the helping verb were. They were at the party yesterday. How do you form negative sentences of verb to be in the past? We use not. Of course, we place it after the helping verb was or were. For example, she wasn't at home last night. She wasn't at home last night. The second example, they weren't in Paris last month. Wasn't equals was not. Weren't equals were not. How do we make questions using verb to be in the past? Of course, it's very simple. We use the helping verb was and were at the beginning of the question. For example, was he sick last week? The answers, yes, he was. No, he wasn't. Another example, were they in London 2 years ago? The answers, yes, they were. No, they weren't. That is all for today. Thank you very much and hope to see you soon.